Uh, uh, oh shit, I lost my toilet paper. Um, Live from Vienna, it's a Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Yeah. We're doing it again. Hey, happy Friday night to everybody. Saturday morning for some people in Europe and Singapore. Welcome back to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. I love playing that joke. I do this joke once in a while, and especially when I'm going to something really important. And everybody who knows me, they know that I drink. And then they make, for example, John Moss, when I was with my group, Dearth, we were supposed to go in the recording studio. And it was an early appointment, and he picked me up at my apartment in London at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was like this. I was like, and I said, "Hey, John, I'm really nervous about. I'll turn into this. I'll turn into now. Sorry, guys, my fans, I let you down. I was so nervous about doing tonight's show. I got fucking hammered, and I didn't sleep a wink." And that actually, I can fool people with that. That's the type of thing we like in the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. A little bit of joking and pranking and all that stuff. Okay, good. Now, Vicky Carroll's in the house. Donna Smith, hey, she says, "Howdy, Blackie." CF is in the house. Oh shit. I'm reading too fast again. I know I have a sound for you, CF. You guys catch me. All my fans are coming in. My sounds, and as we know, we do have a sound change. We'll see if we get the sound change again. It was official yesterday, unofficially 2 days ago. But okay, I'm trying to get good at this shit. That means CF is in the house. And once again, don't be funny now. Ben Arson's in the house. Hey, super. Sigmund Floyd. Hey. Just going to watch and listen because I don't want to accidentally upset anyone again. Sigmund, I think on my show you're not going to upset anybody, so just stay on my show, man. You're not going to get upset by anybody. And if I say your name twice, don't underestimate my intelligence. Yeah, quack, quack. No, Kim's in the house. Hey, nice to see you, Kim. This is your 3 minutes? Fucking A, man. What am I on, cocaine? Oh, no, that was the Eric Clapton song we heard earlier. I just also came from the streams. Rock and roll was great. I really enjoyed JB's thing. Before that, I was working. So I don't know what was happening before, but I turned on the internet and I was like, hey, we get the live streams going. I think to myself, hey, that's really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to coming on to my show. And now I'm fucking here. And I'm thinking to myself, what was I looking forward to? This fucking sucks. Everybody knows it doesn't get interesting until the top of the hour. No, this is the part where everybody gets to say hi. I'm making a joke. I know I'm missing a bunch of people. Everybody say hi. This is the whole part. And I'm trying to change it up here a little bit. I had an idea. It came to me. And I thought to myself, hey, that's a pretty good idea, Blackie. It's 3 minutes into my show. I want to say hello to the lurkers. And I know that most of them are my family and friends. Trust me. And or ex-lovers. And they're going, what's Blackie doing? He really likes to wind me up. But they're addicted to listening to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. And I say to myself, hey, you can lurk, and that's fine. I have a message sent to you in code.
Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Okay, that's for all my lurkers. Welcome back to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. You guys are always welcome, and welcome back again. Jones in the house. That's the type of thing we like. Beer's in here. Yeah. Beer's. Hey, we finally have a mod, unless I missed somebody else. So that means be on your best behavior, but trust me, Beer's not going to mod fuck anybody up unless he knows how to do his job. Beer's one of the best guys. Ruby Hunt's in the house. That's the type of thing we like. I love seeing Ruby come back again. Okay, this is last night's wine. Okay, so just in case anyone goes, hold on a second. Count my biscuits. What's going on here? Is Blackie on the wine already? I had a little bit left over from last night. And so I'm not a raging alcoholic, okay? I'm just a drunk. There's a difference. Do your math. So I'm finishing off this, and I'm officially gonna, this is like leftovers, okay? I'm officially gonna call it wine o'clock a little bit later. Yeah, I'll behave, says beer. Yeah. Let everybody stay on. You know how to do it anyway, man. I don't have to talk to you, man. You're a pro. I don't have to talk to you about it, man. You know who the bad seed is. Some people get it wrong. They go, oh, and they kill sunshine. It's like, dude, man, if you kill sunshine, there will be no light. For example, fucking, but if somebody comes in with, whatever, you know the name. Everybody knows how to do this fucking bullshit. Oh no! Hold on a second. This I can do this one now. I haven't done this for a couple of days. News alert! News alert! News alert! Ben Arsman's headphones are broken, so he can't go on Hangouts. That's okay. Buy a set of new ones tomorrow, and I'll have you on tomorrow night's show. Dave Simpson is in the house. Ooh. Yeah. Dave Simpson says, I'm not supposed to read yet, but please don't be funny now, okay? I'll tell you guys the rules in a minute here. But if it catches my eye, it catches my eye. Being a drunk is fine, Blackie. Scots make it an occupation. That actually is correct. No, that is correct. Okay, now it's time to remind everybody the rules, okay? Especially Dave Simpson. He's one of the new guys here. There are a couple of small guidelines. I hate to use the word rules, but I have a little bit of structure, and I like to follow it on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. At 45 minutes past the hour, I will start reading the chats. Please do not be funny to me. Okay, I'm not going to fucking read it, so just be funny to, you can be funny to somebody else. For example, Dave, you could say, hey dude. No, don't say it to me. You tell somebody else. You say, hey Archie, did you know this? Oh shit, I said the name without the sound. I fucked it up again. Okay, so there's no rules here. This is pure anarchy, okay? The Blackie Fitzpatrick show is pure anarchy. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. Feel fucking free to be your fucking self. I'm a Boston boy, JB, and we were talking about it earlier. It's like, sorry, we like to fucking talk. That's normal talk. Trust me. In Boston, that's normal. It's just as normal as taking a fucking shit, and there's nothing braggadocious. I'll use the president's word. There's nothing braggadocious about taking a fucking dump. It's like, okay, I took a fucking dump. Who gives a fucking shit? Anyway, okay. Once again, you should be 17 years or older to watch this show, or get your parents' permission and say, is Blackie Fitzpatrick cool? Sometimes he talks about philosophy. Sometimes he talks about religion. He's a Christian. Is he good? Sometimes he talks about bollocks. I know I say it every time, but for the lurkers and the new people and all this stuff. My daughter sent me that song. I was like, girlfriend? I love that song. Cut my hair. Mike's in the house. He says he reminds us of that. He's in a different time zone, Minnesota, and so he's still in the clinic because normally it would be shut by now. Stop being funny, you guys. Beer says I saw the word dump, and I have to say this. I have a beer says I took a dump in a truck stop once. The stall doors were so low you could see everyone's faces. No comment. That's super hilarious, man. That's super fucking hilarious. Yeah. Somewhere on 95, Interstate 95. I know. No comment. No, that's good. Kiwi asked me a couple of questions. Don't talk to me now, okay, guys? Wait. I'll try to read your chats in 5 minutes. At the top of the hour, I'm going to do Google Hangouts. Now I'm going to go back to you, Kiwi. I hate going backwards and all that stuff. Uh, JB and I we're like Mutt and Jeff, okay? Not just because of the height difference, but he likes to read. He goes backwards and stuff. I like to go forwards, okay? I don't know. Optimist, pessimist, realist. What the fuck do I know? I'm not a fucking judge. Okay, this show is not about judgment. This show is about acceptance. Okay, now Kiwi said something funny, and I was listening to the music, and I was like, oh, I should say that one later. Cut hair, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, that was a request. She said, who sings this song? The funny thing is, Kiwi, I'm going to go to it right now, and, I can put the link on, but it says the original is by Miss Minty Blue. So I researched it, and maybe you can be smarter than me. I researched it. Miss Minty Blue. I don't think I have to spell it out for you. Okay? And so I researched Miss Minty Blue, and it says you can't watch the fucking thing. It's like, maybe they used it for like a TV commercial. I'm in the music business. I should know about this stuff. So for some reason, you can't really fucking find the real song, because I wanted to hear the whole song too, I'll be honest with you. But I'll share the link on my show right now, just for you, Kiwi, okay? Here's the link that I played. And when you scroll down, it says, yeah, Miss Minty Blue. So copy all that bullshit and do the research and figure out if it's a real thing. I think it's a project, and it's for some hair salon in San Francisco. And they got lawyers, and they said, nope. And somebody had to sue, and so the song never ever really got released, but it shows up on children's cartoons, and my daughter found it, and I was like, thank you so much, the song is fucking beautiful, I love it. Meredith is in the house. Okay, 3 minutes, I'm going to start reading the bullshit. What did I do today? Oh, I had a rehearsal today. Ooh, maybe. Ooh. She always changes the name. I never know who she's going to... My trumpet player, Anna. Sometimes she's Hot Anna, and sometimes she's, I don't know, Sextana. I don't know. She always has funny names. But we had a great rehearsal today with Phil and my other project. I work with Ben Arslan, and I have 2 groups right now that I'm producing and writing and all that, being an artist and all that fun stuff. And today was a rehearsal, and Anna says, hey, I might come on to the show later. I told her, I says, hey, I would love to have your voice on at the top of the hour. So at the top of the hour, open up Google Hangouts, send me an email to alecwhittier@hotmail.com, and we'll see. I'm not gonna open up anything right now. Okay, 2 minutes. I'm really gonna start to read. Everybody, tell her I got 2 mods in the room, 3 mods, which is good. Everybody, try to figure out what's going on. I'm not even looking at anything. I'm trying to open up a brand new bottle of wine. Hello, said beer. I'm thinking about you. What else did I do today? Oh, I talked to my daughter. That was fun. I like that. Spent some time with my daughter. Spent some time with my mother. Online. Spent some time with the group. And I woke up today at 1:20, or was it 1:40? I don't know. I woke up late. I had a nice long sleep. I like my sleep, man. Fucking sleep is fucking good. Trust me, right now I'm kind of like in slow motion. And I asked Anna this question today at rehearsal. I said, do I fucking talk too much? And she said, yes. And I said, am I fucking annoying? She said, yes. And I said, do you still love me? She said, yes. And there was a funny story that I wanted to tell about Anna today, because we were doing some good stuff. I know I'm missing a lot of names. Tony's in the house. I know I'm missing some names. And so if I say your name twice, or if I say your name never, don't fucking worry about it, okay? If I see a new name, then that catches my attention. But everybody else, I know the gang here. We got the good gang here. Last night I had a problem with the internet. Oh, that fucking sucked. It fucking shut off. Okay, it's 45 minutes past the hour. I'm going to start to read. CF says, Kiwi, when my kids were little in the summer, we had upside down Wednesday dinner for breakfast. Lunch freestyle and breakfast for dinner. Laughing out loud with small letters. So it's like a giggle. Dick Rendell, what the fuck did she say? It's funny, JB figured it out. Who did he pick? He picked somebody else. He's copying me a lot. But that's okay. Respect. I'm older than him. That's a joke. JB, wake up from your nap and recharge your phone. I wanted to have Ben on the show tonight, but Ben, his headphones broke, and he's going to piss off everybody who lives around him. He lives in a nice part of Vienna. I live in a place where there's all foreigners. Nobody's going to call the fucking police, okay? The last place they're going to call the police is here. Yeah, I heard you talking about that. Ben says he was talking about, he was practicing the waltz dance. Ooh, with the girl in red. It was beautiful. She felt great. Ooh, I'm not sure how far I want to take that one. Remember, you're on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. She felt great? I could read a lot of stuff into that, Ben. I'm not going to go that far. Blah, 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 blah. CF, it just means his video was uploaded, hon. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Dick Rendell, come in anytime you want. Joyce, oh shit, I said your name first. I always do this. I'm fucking it up. I'm never ever gonna get good at this. No, I said this the other night. When I get good at this stuff, I'm gonna kill it and fucking write a book or something. That means Joyce Stewart's in the house. Welcome back to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Fuck it anyway. Okay. Yesterday's show was great actually because you know what? I didn't open up. I said I opened up the Google Hangouts and I was like, I don't really feel like crank calling. I just wasn't in the mood. I was like, I don't want to fucking crank call anybody. I said, fuck this shit. I said, if you really want to be on my show, call me. And nobody called. It was great. I was like, okay. So I just read the chat. And to be honest with you guys, the chat, and JB's starting to pick up on this too, the chat is better than my bullshit. But if nobody wants to call, that's fine. And then we had Raphael call in. Raphael was great. He told stories about China. I've never been to China. I mean, I've watched Anthony Bourdain's do something about, and it actually sounded exactly what Raphael was saying. So, I mean, I've heard the stories, but I never knew anybody. And he was like, Blackie, it's fucking true. China is super amazing and super crazy and super rich and super poor. It's the China wall. And it was super great. Oh, Ben Arson has a clarification. He says, I held her back. It felt great. Well, of course, if you're doing the waltz, you're talking about touching her spinal region. Fuck it anyway. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to go too far with this one. Ben, the girl who's in the video, is she a Christian lady? And is she married? And is she watching this show? Fucking, I'm not going to go too far. But some people I like to go really, really far. Like, I have no problem asking girls like, do you like anal sex? Some girls go crazy about that. They say, oh, Blackie, why would you ask about why do girls like anal sex? I don't know, because I've been with a bunch of girls, and the girls say, hey, will you fuck me in the ass? And I'm like, whoa, really? I remember the first girl that told me that. She says, most of my boyfriends like to fuck me in the ass. This is where I'm going to lose a lot of people. I didn't make this stuff up, okay? I didn't ask for this to come into my life. I'll be honest with you. Like, I met some girl from San Francisco. She came to Boston, and she was like, how far can I go with this one? Okay, trust me, guys, I'm only going halfway here on this one. I'm only making it X-rated. This is not... Okay, yeah, now you have to be 18. For some reason, girls tell me, they say, I like it. Okay, I'm going to watch my numbers go down. Some girls like it. Some girls don't like it. For example, Isabella doesn't like it. I asked her, I was like, I don't know why. Girls keep asking me this weird question. They want me to do it in the other hole. And I said, huh? And Isabella's like, nope, not for me. And most girls say no. I'll be honest with you, okay? And Aunt Teach was doing a funny joke on Rock and Roll Show, which I thought was weird. It was like, He's like, hey, Alec, how many guys have you butt fucked? And I was like, Auntie, I don't even know you really, but I know you're a mod at Gramps. And I'm like, so it's like, whatever. Simmery says, oh, what thing did I come into? No, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be freaking anybody out. This stuff enlightened me that for some reason some girls like it. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I'm not going to tell the answer. But just shit. Ben says she was married or will get divorced. She is a Christian and she is so beautiful. No, I believe that part. Hey, look at Billy Joel. Billy Joel's first music, when he was getting really popular, he was always popular, but when the music videos came out, who knows the name? Who did Billy Joel marry? And it was the girl from his music videos. I can't remember that. Put her name down. Billy Joel. Who did he marry? It was one of the girls in red from his. Well, I think she was wearing white actually, but it was a girl from the music video, and she was a knockout. Yeah, thank you, beer. We're all grown up here. Just because the roller coaster is broke, don't mean we can't go to the log ride. This is what I'm talking about. But Tony says not a very good Christian. Whatever the fuck. Give me a fucking break. Thank you, Bunka. Christy Brinkley. He married that one. So Ben, I know you're falling in love with her, but she's fucking married. You have to wait for her to get divorced. I told you that a couple of days ago. When she gets divorced, then you can have her. Your Sigmund Floyd knows it too. Christy Brinkley. Which for me, actually, she's not my type. Ben probably doesn't even know who she is because when she was a superstar model, Ben wasn't even born yet. No, I've been making this theme over the last week, and I'll probably kill it pretty soon. But it's like it's a political correctness, or should I open up the door for a lady? Sometimes in London, I got in trouble for opening up a door for a lady, and she was like, "What the fuck do you think I am, a fucking lady?" And I'm like, "Whoa, this PC stuff is fucking nuts. You can't talk to kids in England." I mean, it's like I'm trying to figure out all this shit. I'm 49 years old. I'm trying to figure out. Now I can do this. Now I can't. Give me the fucking break on the rules bullshit stuff. I don't fucking need the rules anymore, man. Give me a fucking break, man. What did I do? Oh, I broke my fucking foot. Oh, you can talk about that. I was driving too fast. I got a speeding ticket. Hey, that's okay. A girl said, "Do you want to fuck me in the ass?" I can't talk about that? Give me a fucking break, man. Don't tell everything. My mom always says the same thing to me. She says, "Hey, Blackie, lay off with the truth." And I'm like, I can't tell you everything? No, don't tell me everything. I want you to lie to me. That's my mother. And this is when I was a kid, because I always told my mom the truth. I still do it. She hates me for it. No, she loves me for it. And I'll say things, and she'll be just like, "Why are you telling me that?" She says, "I'm trying to bury my head in the sand. I don't want to know these things." And I'm like, "Look, it's the way it is. I don't want to hear about bad news in the news. Don't watch the news. I don't want you to tell me what you heard about your real life experiences traveling the world. Stories which, I think everybody, well, maybe Americans don't know this stuff, but why do men go to Thailand to look for young boys who are 9 years old? Okay? Oh, I don't want to talk. I'm not that type of guy, okay? Now, if a girl says, "You want to fuck me in the ass?" I say, "Okay, well, let's see what happens. Get some KY jelly." But this is not what I'm talking about. That's the joke part. I think that's kind of normal. But when grown men go to Thailand to get young 9-year-old boys, that's disgusting to me. I don't get that part. Or young girls. I was in Kenya. Trust me, man. I see so much fucking bullshit. It's amazing. I've been into fucking civil wars in Haiti. I've seen so much fucking shit. And if somebody wants to say something about like a ZZ Top song, she wore a pearl necklace. Look, I was talking earlier about the song Cocaine. You know, Eric Clapton's playing guitar. Cocaine. Where the fuck is the line? You can talk about cocaine. You can talk about fucking Pearl Necklace, ZZ Top, Eric Clapton. That's okay. But you know, if there's two consulting adults, and who was it? I was on JB's show. Fucking, what was that thing called? Fucking people dressing up in fucking rabbit costumes and fucking like rabbits. And you know, I find that weird. But you can talk about it. I remember a friend of mine when I was 30. I mean, I'm old now, but when I was 30, I got invited to a diaper party. I know I said this before on my show, but when JB was talking about, I never got invited to a dress up as a fucking rabbit. And what do you have to do? You have to go like to like a costume store and say, "Can I get a rabbit costume?" And then he said something like, "You cut a hole out so you can fuck them and all that shit." And I'm like, and a bunch of your friends do it, so it's like nobody really sees that. It's like it's kind of like Glory Hole meets fucking Bugs Bunny, and I'm like, disgusting. That for me is like diaper parties. I don't get it. Diaper parties, huh? Everybody shits. No. Okay, but hey, I accept it. I'm not. Hey, we can talk about it. When people tell me, hey, Blackie, do you want to go to a diaper party? I say, no, thank you. I still hang. It doesn't mean they're not my friends anymore. I still talk to them. Kiwi says, zip it. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat there. I'm on a rant right now. That was my rant. I've seen a lot of weird ass fucking shit, okay? I never got invited to a satanic ritual. Okay? I've heard about them. I never got invited to that. I've been invited to a voodoo ceremony when I was in Haiti, and I thought it was disgusting. They told me what was going to happen. When I was in Haiti, I was in Jacmel, in the middle of the coup d'etat. It's French. In English, it's civil war. In German, it's called putsch. There was a civil unrest, let's call it that. The military was taking over and running over the government. And it's before Clinton days and all that shit. I'm talking about 1990. And I was there, and if anybody knows their math or history about Haiti, and I got invited to a voodoo ritual. And I thought to myself, oh, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I thought, damn, should I go? And then they told me what happens at the voodoo ritual. And I felt a little bit uncomfortable. But I listened to it. I didn't tell the guy, fuck off, why are you fucking telling me stuff about cutting chickens' heads off and pouring blood over naked ladies and everyone's taking fucking cocaine and all that shit. That stuff didn't bother me. I just thought to myself, I'm not going to go. And isn't there a military curfew? And they said, yeah, there's a curfew at 9 o'clock. He says, but it starts at 12 o'clock and you hear the beat of the drums. Go into the forest. In this case, it's all palm trees. Go into the forest. Follow the drums. And we'll cover you up and disguise you in the white powder. Nobody will know who you are. And I had a guide invite me and my girlfriend at the time. He said, hey, you want to see voodoo sacrifices? It happens every Friday night and Saturday night. Oh, yeah. And they killed somebody in the local village. Human sacrifice. Somebody who did something bad. Like have sex before they get married. So everybody has their different cultures. We have the death penalty in America. Not in England. Not in Austria. In America, we like to kill people. In certain states. In Haiti, they do it every Friday and Saturday night to the beat of the drums, and everybody's dressed up. Fucking don't even get me started with Haiti. That's the point where someone who's clever says, we never said the word Haiti, that's you, Blackie. Okay, shit, it's almost 9 o'clock, and it's almost time for me to turn on my Google Hangouts. Wow. Leftovers gone. And I think it was Stephanie who told me the other day. I think it was you, Stephanie. Baron Duval, 2016, Cabernet Sauvignon, Produit de France. My French is getting better by doing this show. I'm going to make it officially 1 o'clock. Henry Rifle's in the house. Nice to see you back, buddy. Henry, if you got something on your mind, maybe I'll have you on tonight. We're talking about human sacrifices. Voodoo style. Creole. No, I think I am. I don't know what the fuck anybody else is talking about. I got off the chat for there for a while. It seems like it's better, like, if either I, like, read the chat, or if I have something to say. I don't know. No, I think, no, it's like JB said the word, I made this joke on a rock and roll show. Rock and roll, if you're watching, or Harmon, you're in, but I'm not trying to piss you off. JB came in from his show. He was all, he was all well and heated. And Crystal Keith, back in the net. My mods are hit tonight. Must be a Friday night. I like that. And JB came on, and I can't remember what he was talking about. But he was talking about something, and he used the word pussies. And it's funny. And he forgot. He said, blah, 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 is only for pussies. And something else. Pussies and losers. He was talking normal Boston. But on that show, they don't like you to use... No, you're allowed to use it, but you have to delete it before 60 seconds. And JB forgot to do that, so he got in trouble for a little bit. And so I made the joke before. I was like, uh-oh, he's going to get in trouble. And I said, JB didn't mean pussies. He meant pussy cats or pussy willows. So it's so funny. It's like when you can use the word pussy, and then rock and roll says, there are a lot of ladies here. We don't want to offend them. And it's like, well, he could have been talking about pussy willows. He could have been talking about pussy cats. It's like the word pussy is so funny because it's a funny word. He didn't say vaginas, okay? He didn't say cunts. That maybe would be, no, I guess you can say vaginas. Legally, you can say vagina. Cunts, you can't say cunts. I'm doing my George Carlin trick here right now. I think everybody knows that one. Anybody who knows George Carlin. If you don't know George Carlin, Google it. George Carlin. There's certain words you can say, there's certain words you can't say. But Pussy Willow is a joke from one of my favorite movies, Serial Mom. And I know I talk about Serial Mom a lot on my show. Serial Mom is great. And she can just wind people up and says, Pussy Willow. Because you're allowed to say Pussy Willow. You're allowed to say Pussycats. But what JB was talking about was there's a lot of definitions of the word pussy. When you say pussies, that means weak people. Now, pussies, they say they're a bunch of pussies, that means they're weak. Okay? Has nothing to do with vagina. And in England, if you say you fucking cunt, that has nothing to do with vaginas either. Okay? That just means losers. That means weak people. That means I'm going to kick your ass. Okay? So people have to understand the difference between, it's all about, and rock and roll was like, no. He says, I understand it. He says, but not a lot of people are educated. And if you're not educated, the kids might think the word pussy, but it's like the word pussy. When I was a kid, the word pussy was Pussy Willow and Pussycats. It was never a bad word. Until someone told me, this is the PC bullshit. And then someone says, oh no, don't say the P word. Give me a fucking break. My daughter knows what the F word is. She's 7. She's going to figure out what the P word means. The pussy doesn't have to be a bad word. Okay? Pussycat. Pussies. Weak people. Pussy Willow. A beautiful flower. Or, I don't know, is that a flower? Pussy Willow. I guess it has a stem and it has a thing on it. Yeah, it's a flower. Fuck it, anyway. Okay, I really have, oh shit, I'm 4 minutes late. Okay, it doesn't really matter anyway. The chat kind of goes by itself. I am now going to open up Google Hangouts. It looks like the Walrus is not home right now, so I'm allowed to be loud a little bit. And sorry if I missed your name or sound or all that stuff. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just a pussy. I'm not trying to make fun of you, rock and roll. I understand. He says he does a music show, and sometimes kids show up, and he doesn't want to influence the kids with bad words, which they've already seen before anyway. No, he doesn't want to get in trouble by by YouTube, and I respect that. To be honest with you, I'm already in trouble with YouTube, so I really don't give a flying fucking shit. I'm allowed to swear, and I can play music through my boxes. Oh, I just heard a sound. And now I'm going to speak German. Through Scott! Isabella's home. Ooh, we might get the walrus here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so my Google Hangouts is open. If anybody wants to call me, now is your chance. I can't read the chat right now. Okay, I'm going back to the chat. Sigmund Floyd says, does she know you call her the walrus? She coined the phrase. Yes, she does. Starscream is in the house. Ooh, she says cheers. That's the type of thing we like. Yeah, no. She coined the phrase. That's she picked that one. Hey, Starscream, can I call you? I know you've been sick for like a month. Okay. Starscream, I'd love to have you back on, and I'll promise I'll be nice. You don't have to tell me to fuck off. I'm in a good mood tonight. And I have a lot of brand new people on my show right now, so people haven't heard your voice, Starscream. We want to talk to Louisiana. That makes it even better. Starscream says, laugh out loud. I'm stoned and in the bathtub. Please say yes. We'd like to hear splish splash. I was taking a bath. All on a Friday night. No, the song is Saturday night. Look, girlfriend, Starscream, if you're stoned and in a bathtub and you're still using a phone, I'm calling you now. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. That's like a flirt. All you gotta do is say hi for like a second or something like that, okay? Open up your Google Hangouts. I'm calling you anyway. You know me. And thanks for coming to my show. Turn your camera off. Thank you, girlfriend. Turn your camera off. I'm not going to see anything, okay? Welcome to the show. Tell us your name and tell us your time zone.
Better call extra.
Do I have to send you? Is it in cash or check?
It sounds like you're in a UFO.
Is that in cash or check? You said pay extra.
Oh, PayPal only.
I don't have a PayPal account. Okay, so it's a bust out. And in your case, it's no bust out. Anyway, we just want to hear your voice. Thank you so much, Starscream. Remind everybody, I said Louisiana anyway. Starscream, are you really in the bathtub or getting ready for a bath? Oh shit! Don't tell me I lost her already. That was going pretty good actually there for a second. Okay, Starscream. Did I lose her? No, it says I still have a connection. I hope she didn't drop the phone into the bathtub. Can you get zapped if you drop an iPhone in the bathtub? Do you get zapped from that? No. Starscream. Oh no, we had her for a second there. Okay. I'm going back to my chat now. What happened? Star. She says, laugh my ass off. Tell me you didn't drop it in the bathtub. Fuck it, anyway. No, she's still typing. I'll be right back. Okay, good. Okay, sort it out, girlfriend. I'm going to kill the hangouts that you're on right now, and when you're ready, call me back. This is going to be great. Starscream, she's one of the cool gals. I think this will be the third time. Well, actually, after this stunt, this will be the fourth time that she's on the show. She's from Lake Charles. I think the northern part of Lake Charles. In the parish there, just north of New Orleans. Actually, over there, they say Nylons. I've been to Nylons. I love saying that word, Nylons. I've been to Nylons twice. And I tell you, I always have a good time. I always make friends. I always eat well. I always sleep well. I love it. It's eye candy. I love the Mississippi. I love Lake Charles. That whole area is fucking super, super awesome. So I think we'll just have a little bit of patience and see if Starscream comes back on the show. Starscream, please. Take your time, though, girlfriend. I'm not rushing you, okay? I'm not rushing you. Sigmund Floyd says, I wonder where Dean is. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. Um, wondering where Dean is. To be honest with you, you're right. Me too. Where is Dean? Oh, there he is. Okay. He's still with us in spirit. Okay. Dean is one of the new sounds, and I want to say it again. Thank you to Steph, Stephanie. She offered it. She says, I put out the feeling, I put out the vibe, and I was like, hey, if anybody, I only have 5 sounds for people. If the first 5 ones who picked their sounds on my first couple of days of doing the Blackie Fitzpatrick show, I gave it to them, and Steph picked clucking chicken. And I thought to myself, that's a great sound. And then a lot of other people were saying, hey, I'd like to have a sound too. And I said, sorry, I'm really strict here on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Crystal Keith says, ooh, fearless Texas. Ooh, that's a type. Ooh, saucy and tough. That's the type of thing we like in the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Yeah, if no, I caught you in a good mood. I saw you earlier in the chats, Crystal. You're in a good mood tonight. So maybe if it doesn't work out, I'm sure it's going to work out though. With Starscream, I'm going to have Starscream on first. It's going to be a ladies only party tonight. Who knows? Maybe the Walrus will come in. It'll be like Starscream, Krista Keith, and the Walrus. That would be. Damn, I only have 18 minutes. Okay, fine. That's enough to do it. 5 minutes for each. Starscream, do what you got to do to sort it out. Shit, man. Okay. Oh, Joan Primal says, friendly place, Blackie. Great music. That's the type of thing we like. Thank you so much, Joan. I think it's a friendly place. You know, uh, anybody who knows me knows I'm a Christian. So if I say something, I say it in jest. So it's like, and I like to push boundaries. I remember I read a book a long, long time ago when I was studying philosophy, and it was called No Boundaries. And I thought, that's an interesting book. I also read another book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I thought to myself, that's a good book. And I continued reading, those are American writers. And then I thought to myself, Ken Wilber is the first one, No Boundaries. If anybody likes to read books, I know most of my audience does it because they haven't bought my book. But potheads don't like to fucking read books. I know. I've been a pothead for a long time. Now I write books. But Ken Wilber wrote a great book called No Boundaries. I had to read it 3 times before I understood it. Susan Jeffers wrote a great book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. But that's actually the first book I read in one day. I was proud of myself. I gave myself a pat on the back. I was like, holy fucking shit, you read a fucking book, Blackie. When I was in high school, they said, here's your book, Romeo and Juliet. And I was like, fuck that shit. And then they gave me all these other books, you know, the standard required reading for American schools. And I got the Cliff Notes. I'll be honest with you. I read the Cliff Notes and got a C+ for that bullshit. I was like, fuck, everyone. I had an older sister. She was like, you don't have to read the shit. Just fucking read the Cliff Notes. Then as I got older, I thought, well, maybe I might like to read a book. Yeah, thank you. Kim says both of the Primals are coming in. Kim says The Great Gatsby was horrible. The one, uh, what was it called? Catcher in the Rye? Salinger? That J.D. Salinger? That book was kind of okay, but not really super great. And I wish it would have given me books that could have helped me. Um, I don't know. You know, J.D. Salinger, Catcher in the Rye. kind of went over my head a little bit. It's nice words, and I like using nice words and stuff. But I get lost with the story about I don't know about nothing. And then when I started to read other books, and I was like, some people call them self-help books. Some people call them philosophy. Some people call them psychology. It doesn't really matter what the fuck you call it. They're usually quoting a lot of theology, whether it's Buddhism or fucking whatever. And I like reading those books. When I was in my late teens, I was like, shit, they should have gave me those books when I was 15, and then I would have been smart. I had to wait until I was older to get smart, and I was like, oh, okay. I had to buy them. Shit, look at it. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Kim. Yeah, Kim says, yeah, Catcher in the Rye was a little bit better. No, it was a little bit better, but it's still, I don't know. I mean, I was like, that's kind of, or Animal Farm. Animal Farm is also standard reading. And it's like, okay, now we're going back to the to pig jokes from JB Show or wherever it was, or on Rock and Roll. I can't remember. There was a bunch of pig jokes. But, Animal Farm, kind of interesting. But for a kid, I was like, But I like the more common sense, it's like, simple, stupid bullshit stuff like, hey, you just bought a bottle of wine. Have a sip, see what happens. Slow-paced stuff. And in my book, I'm not trying to sell my book. Oh, shit, I'm supposed to do this. If you like my show, let me dust it. I haven't done this for a while. Let me dust it off. If you like my show, you'll love my book. Blackie Fitzpatrick, I'm Close, a Memoir. You can buy it on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. I think Barnes & Nobles makes me sound a little more posh. Anyway, you can get it online for free, but if you want to hold it or read it in the toilet, then buy it. It's $17. It doesn't really fucking matter. Okay, I'm going back to Google. She says maybe later. Is that a blow-off? Hold on a second. Did I get a blow-off? No, Starscream. Oh, no. She's just... Okay, it says 7 minutes ago. That's enough for her to dry off. Or finish or whatever. I'm calling you again, Starscream. If you're watching and listen, turn off your camera. I hope I didn't piss her off. I'm going to say, oh no. Okay, everybody says I should keep it open for a little bit. I'm going to keep the Starscream only for you. I'm going to keep it open up for 2 minutes. Oh no, it's a button. Oh!
What the hell?
You told me to give you a minute, and it's been like 8 minutes, and I'm anticipating. Starscream, welcome back to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Everybody's excited about hearing your voice on my show. I'm not going to say anything rude or crude or lewd, and I'm going to try to be nice. I'm going to try to be nice to you. Starscream, you have the floor.
Don't put me on the spot. You're gonna give me stage fright.
Oh, okay.
Blackie.
Okay. I'm going to clarify for all the new people. Can I call you a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, girlfriend. You're from the Lake Charles area in New Orleans, right?
Yes, I am. Yeehaw.
Yeah. Oh, that's the type of thing we like.
That's not how we talk. That's not how we talk.
Okay, I know. Okay.
Anyway.
Just talk normal. I love your normal talk. Starscream. Okay, so I can interview. Can I ask you 3 questions, and I'll try not to be lewd, crude, and.
We'll see.
Okay. My first question for you is.
Go for it.
Okay, this is a personal question. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, and 2 stepsisters and 1 stepbrother.
Okay, and who's the oldest?
My brothers.
Who's the youngest?
My stepsister.
hold on a second. Does that mean you're a middle child?
I was the baby until my dad had an affair, and now I have a half sister.
Is your dad still together with your mother?
Today, yeah, they're still married, like 40 something years married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So your mother accepted the affair and said, "Hey, that's okay." Okay,
They got over it apparently.
no, that's cool. Speaking of parents, um, apparently, I'm sorry, I'm playing with words here. What is your relationship with your father? Is he cool?
It's really good. Yeah, he's cool. He's an ex-marine. He plays the blues.
Okay. What type of instruments does he play?
He plays guitar, and he likes playing slide guitar.
Ooh, when you say five guitar, what does that mean?
Slide.
Okay. You said I heard the word five. Slide guitar. Ooh, is,
No, yeah, slide guitar. Yeah,
is
slide.
that the one where it? I think sometimes people call it lap guitar. Is that the one where he puts it on his lap?
Oh yeah,
Uh, no, I love
yeah.
I love slide guitar. Slide guitar is a great instrument. Um,
He plays a lot of blues.
yeah,
They
okay.
call him the Blues Man. That's his nickname.
Okay. I'm going with the flow here. Uh, do you love blues music?
What?
Do you love blues music? The blues?
Oh yeah, who doesn't love the blues?
No. I mean, when I think of like blues music, it makes me think of a lot of different musicians. Are you into blues music?
Yeah,
Okay,
of
okay,
course.
okay. I'm going to follow up question. What is your favorite style of music?
I would have to say the blues
Well, you really are from
and
Louisiana.
heavy metal. Heavy metal too.
No, but heavy metal and the blues actually
We
have.
breed the best heavy metal out of the United States in South Louisiana.
No, that part I believe. No, the blues and heavy metal actually have a lot in common. Here's my now.
Yeah,
I'm a music pro here. What is the first heavy metal group?
the first heavy, the first concert I ever went and saw was White Zombie and Pantera. I was 12 years old.
Damn, you're a lucky girlfriend. No, but that's cool. No, my question for you is, what was the first heavy metal group in history?
Oh, I don't know. They put a lot of different artists under genres that you wouldn't even think they would be under. So that's like a trick question.
No, no. Maybe from where you're sitting, it probably is. But the first heavy metal group in history is from 1969, and they were a blues group, and they stumbled across something really unique, and the group is called Black Sabbath, 1969.
Yeah, I was thinking of Black Sabbath, and then I'm like, I don't know, man. Iron Maiden could be
No, Iron Maiden is a lot later.
Black Sabbath was before. I don't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Black
But they
Sabbath.
were in the back of my mind as an answer.
Okay, okay. Here's a
Of
question.
course.
I have on my show. I have a lot of people from around the world, especially a lot of people from England, and a lot of people
Yeah.
and a lot of people from England know where Black Sabbath came from. Do you know where Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath? What city? It's a major city in England. This is not some small town. What city did they come from in England?
Yeah, I know he's from England. I don't know, Liverpool, where?
You're a good guess. That's a good
I don't
guess.
know.
I'll give you bonus points on that one, Starscream, because they're not from London. They're from Birmingham,
Mm,
or
okay.
as they say in England, Birmingham.
Interesting.
I hope this is something that you will remember and tell all your children. How many children do you have?
Isn't Jim Morrison buried over there?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Or was that France?
That's a good question. I don't know. We'll give it to the room. Was Jim where? No, no, you're right. I think he was buried in France. No, you're right. He was buried in France. The room can answer that one. Star, can you read the chats and all that shit? I think you can.
No, I can't.
Okay. Tony is saying Birmingham. That's how you pronounce it over there. Yeah, and Tony clarifies. He says Jim Morrison was buried in Paris. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I
Yeah.
thought it was Paris.
Okay. Okay. Uh, um, now, Star, do you like pop music?
Um,
For
I like a
example.
few club mixes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's where I was going to. So, for example, if I say, "Hey, do you like songs from Madonna?" Would you say yes or no?
Actually, I have a friend that mixes music, and he did some of Madonna's greatest hits in a new like techno mix, like dance club music style, and I really like it. It sounds good.
Okay. How did
Yeah.
start? Now, this is the part where it's going to freak you out. How did I know to ask you that question?
How did you know?
Intuition.
Because I'm an '80s baby.
Maybe. No, 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 no. Actually, I was just looking at your picture there, and not live. She's not in the bathtub anymore. Don't get any wrong ideas, guys. Okay, Uh, or girls. You know what? The weirdest thing is that like when I talk to girls, for some reason, girls like they're tougher than guys, and they think, oh, I'm doing something bad to you. But Starscream, you're actually one of the cool girls on my show. I'm gonna ask you one final question. Oh, and
Okay.
my question is, Starscream, why do you like me?
I like your personality, Blackie, and your humor.
Okay, I'll take it.
And those blue eyes, boy, those blue eyes. Them big blues. No, that's
Ah.
not why. I think you're funny, though.
Okay, girlfriend, I'm gonna take an educated
You're,
guess because
you,
I never really
I think
analyzed.
you have an interesting life, and I want to buy your book.
Have you bought my book yet?
No, I've had to pay a lot of stuff this month,
No, no, that's okay.
like fines.
Girlfriend, girlfriend.
I had a lot of fines I had to pay.
Okay, let's be honest here. You have to pay fines for what?
Because I had no leash tickets. My dogs got out my yard, and this bitch down the road had to fucking call the cops on me.
You got fined for having a dog?
Yeah, and then the woman at court that was in front of me, she had a chicken, and they charged her almost $400. And chickens don't even hurt anybody, And I'm like, oh shit, I have 3 of them. God. So,
Damn. I look. Okay, I don't know a lot. I know a little bit about Louisiana, but I lived in Florida a lot, and they're pretty strict with. They love their rules, don't they, down south, huh?
yeah, right. So, what do you got to do? I got to pay it or go to jail.
No, you got to pay.
I don't want to go to jail.
No, don't go to jail, girlfriend. It's no fun. Okay, here's a good question. Have you ever been to prison before?
No.
Have you ever been arrested before?
What?
Have you ever been arrested and brought to jail before?
Yeah, 2 times.
Okay, I want, because a lot of people on my show, they never been arrested, they never been to jail, and they don't know the
Oh, they
difference.
haven't?
Yeah, and they don't know the difference between. You're right. Most people have.
I don't recommend it, but,
But most people don't know the difference between jail and prison.
happens, so you
But
never
you,
know when we're going to end up in there.
uh, uh,
Oh, goodness.
do you want to tell us why you got to? I mean, the prison.
If I went to jail?
And look. I'm not making fun of you here. I've been to prison. It really fucking sucks. Okay, but jail is kind of like
Yeah.
jail is like a skatewalk. It's really quite easy actually. You do what you got to do in jail, and then they let you out. I've been to jail.
No,
I've
like,
been to.
it didn't do good for me because, like, I had a problem with shitting in front of, like, 50 girls. I'm like, I can't shit in front of all these people. So, like, I was only there for the weekend, and then, like, I held it in. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to fucking die. I got to get out of here. So, like, if you do go to jail, people, I don't recommend holding shit in. Just let it go. I couldn't, dude. I was like, I'll die in here. I'm not shitting in front of these women at all.
No, I'll be honest with you. Look, Starscream. I had the same experience when I went to prison, or jail and prison. I didn't take a. I think I took a piss in jail, but when they took me to the big house, I didn't take a shit. And
Turn that shit music down.
what?
My kid's playing some shitty music in the back.
Is it hip hop?
I don't care if she listens to it. It's too loud though. Like she will turn that shit down.
No, the chat room is really loving your story.
Yeah, woo!
So I just want to clarify here. Did you take a shit when you were in jail or not? Or did you hold it?
Hell no, I held it in, and
Okay,
it was the worst thing I could have done.
No, it's the same. No, trust me, girlfriend. It's the same thing I did. I held it in too. You think, girlfriend? You think me hanging around with a bunch of crackheads and all the guys who got arrested and when I was in the big house, I was like fucking A, man. I'm supposed to take a shower and take a dump. And there's no toilet paper anywhere. So if I take a dump,
and then I was trying not to eat, so I didn't have to shit too.
Yeah,
so
I know.
And constipated.
I know.
I was like, God, somebody come and bail me out.
I know.
I got thrown in there on a Friday, and of course, when you get thrown in on a Friday, you gotta wait all weekend because nobody's. That's just how it goes.
I know. I was lucky. I got arrested on a Saturday night, so I got out on Monday morning. You got arrested on a Friday?
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. That's bad luck. Do you want to share with everybody what you got arrested for?
What?
Do you want to share with everybody what you got arrested for?
Yeah, I smacked my ex-boyfriend in his face. And then my nail scratched him and it was bleeding, and he bleeds like a pussy, so he was just by the time the cops got here it looked like a massacre, and it really wasn't. All you had to do was just put some toilet paper on it and it was fine, you know what I mean? It looked worse than what it actually was, and then the cop was like, you're a mouthy one, aren't you? And I got into it with him about the First Amendment rights, and he didn't like what I had to say, and he threw me in jail. He was like, "What are you saying? I'm going to put you in jail." And I'm like, and I told him the First Amendment wasn't made to protect your fragile feelings, you fuckface, So he got all pissed off and threw me in the back seat of his car.
Now,
the end.
Starscream, I want to.
No, but you know what's fucked up about it? Like. I was suntanning outside a couple of weeks ago, and the same cop that arrested me stopped and said, "Oh, hey, have you been being a good girl?" That's fucking harassment.
No, I agree with you. How old were you when you had this experience?
What?
How old were you when you had this experience of being thrown in the nick?
It was just last December.
Fucking A, girlfriend. Is it still fucking with you?
Who?
Is it still messing with your head?
I can't hear you.
Is it still messing with your head? It would still fuck with me if that happened. That's quite recent.
Yeah. No, I'm just pissed off they didn't give me my clothes back. That was a brand new fucking hoodie I bought, and they took it from me and never gave it back to me. And my panties. And a few other things.
And your what?
They didn't fucking give me back. They took my panties.
No comments.
Like, all the women that were in there, they had their panties and everything, And I'm like, well, where's my panties? Like, give me my shit back, And it was freezing. It was like one of the coldest winters Louisiana ever had.
Okay.
And then they gave me a blanket with a hole in it, so I put it around my neck like a poncho, and I had to sleep perfectly straight. It was horrible. Don't go to jail, people.
No, jail is not a good place. I'm gonna remind myself. You're 33 years old, or are you 34 now?
34.
Okay. I think I know you a little bit. You've been gone for a while. You were sick, but now you seem like you're in perfect form right now.
Blackie, don't do it. I just got out the tub. I need to get cute for later. It's 4:20. It's Friday. I gotta get cute, so I can go out and shake a leg.
Oh, that's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick. No, hey, girlfriend, I'm going to say bye-bye to you and say bye-bye to my show, but you were great on my show tonight. Thank you, Starscream.
Au revoir.
Au
Have a
revoir.
good one, Blackie. Have a good weekend.
No, you have a great weekend, and you're welcome back to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show anytime. Thank you so much, Starscream.
Well, merci, Shy.
Okay,
see you later.
Now, what was I a good host? I didn't say anything bad, did I? Okay, she said bye already. That's the type of thing we like in the Blackie Fitzpatrick show, huh? Starscream live. You don't get to see that all the time. But she's one of my friends. Okay, I haven't read any of the chats here, but I'm sure it was a good show. I still have 22 watching on my thing. Starscream's great. We love Starscream. Sigmund says, thanks, Star. I say thanks, Star, too. That was really, really super, super cool. I'm going to sign out here right now. You guys have been super, super fucking cool. Damn. Starscream on the show? I can't beat that one. For me, that's a perfect Friday night fucking show. I'm gonna watch the show tomorrow. I'm sure you guys had a lot of interesting comments. But I'm going to slowly sign out from the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. And we'll find out. Heaven and Beer says, well done, stuff. Ben Austin says, I'll try to get new headphones tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hey, Ben, don't worry. I have no problem having Starscream on. She's 34 years old, and she is tough, and she's from Louisiana. Okay? And if you're lucky, Ben, you can marry her. Sounds like she's single. But she's a great, great girl, and she likes to be honest. That's the type of thing I like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. When I talk to girls and I can ask them any question, and they say, "Oh," and I'll tell you anything. And she has no problem opening up. And this is not me trying to be Oprah Winfrey or anything like that. But there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, look, I've been in fucking prison." There's nothing wrong with saying, you know, for all my Christian friends, I didn't do any sins. Okay, she said she beat up her boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe she had a reason to. I don't know. She got out, didn't she? That was super, super cool. Okay, but you have to go through the whole system. Now we're going back to JB's show type of, conspiracy theories, and it's like, why do they spend so much time with normal fucking people, and but they don't go after the real problems? Hold on a second. Okay, Beer says, Sin, you want to come on? Okay, I can break the rules for a little bit. Sin, you want to come on? Okay, my Google Hangouts is on. Sin, if you want to come on, call me. She says, dudes, wait. Okay, hold on a second. Looks like that may be... I'm going to kill the show, but if Sin wants to come on, I'll bring you on, Sin. If you want your... I know Sin's going to be on Zero show anyway later. She does the weather report there. Okay, Beer's pushing you. That's why, Sin. Sin, call me. I'm not... Or I can crank call Sin. Beer, should I crank call Sin? Beer says, oh, come on, Sin. I'm about to kill this show. You got your chicken eggs at Sin. But Sin, she likes to come on, too. She knows that Blackie knows the rules now, and not to say anything stupid. But Dean says, I want to... Okay, I'm going to try to do this rule every time I see the word Dean, because it's my new sound. Dean says, come on, Sin. Thank you, Stephanie, for giving the show. Henry Rifle says, great show, I enjoyed it. Okay, this is my last chance. Okay, only because when my mods tell me to do something, I'm like, oh, okay. Fuck it, man. It'd probably be a bust out, but we'll see what happens. But even just like right now, Starscream is like teasing with me. Girls like to tease me on a Blackie Fitzpatrick show. They're like, no, Blackie, not now. Okay, now. Okay, I'm calling Sin. Fuck it. I'll give 5 minutes. Okay, I'll leave it on for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'm going to kill the show. But yeah, I have a connection with Cindy right now. That's okay. Like anyway, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. The Kiwi lover says, "Oh no." Um, Dean says, "Simmery, pretty, pretty, please." Oh wow, the whole room is begging you. Bia says, "Oh." I tried. It's official. I tried. I'm already losing. My numbers are going down like crazy. And the first one was Cindy. She's like, "Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna have Blackie grill. No, look, I'm happy with having Starscream on. Starscream, I haven't had her on for like 2 or 3 weeks. Starscream is a superstar. I love talking to Louisiana. If I can't talk to Kansas tonight, hey, that's okay. Kansas is not in the house. That's fine. Maybe Sim Marie has to do other things. I know she's been working like crazy. I hear stories that she shows up in all the chats and stuff. And she's like, "I'm working like a fucking bastard." And I'm like, "Okay, I cut you some slack." Simon Floyd says, "Thanks again for another great show." Um, and that's cool. That's cool. And no, I'm going to kill it. And here's your last chance. The page is open, Cindy. If you want to come on, I'll give you 5 minutes. But if not, I'm going to kill it. No, sorry, beer. I took your call, and I took your what's the right word? You encouraged me to crank phone call Saint Marie, and unfortunately, she's blow drying her hair maybe, so she can't hear it when I call her, or she's just ignoring my thing. No, she wasn't green on the Google Hangout, so she doesn't want to come on. That's fine. No, I'm gonna kill it. The D Machine says you can. He says I'll come on. No, I'm gonna kill it. To be honest with you, I want to let uh, Starscream be the star tonight. Starscream was great, and I'm so happy to have her on. Uh, or Crystal Key, should I call you? I think tonight's going to be a ladies only night, Dean. I can call Crystal. Hold on a second. Let me crank call Crystal. I would need five more minutes. I'm keeping Sim Marie open. And I remember actually, I thought I got a temptation from Crystal. She was like, "Fucking call me tonight." Crystal Key sounded like she was in a good mood. Okay, let's call Crystal Key. This is the last one, then I'm going to kill it. This is my last prank call. Shit. Oh no. Okay, that means it really is a bust out for my crank. I had 2 crank phone calls. Not gonna work tonight. Okay, that's okay. And don't get me wrong, everybody loves Sim Marie, everybody loves Crystal Keys, so I'm not like making fun of anybody or anything like that. But those were 2 crank phone calls. It didn't work out. So I'm gonna. I mean, I'll leave the pages open, but I'm going to slowly sign out here right now. You guys have been super, super great. Thank you for watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show live.
Sit down to
Whoa. Okay. You guys have been so super great. My thing is showing like I have to refresh and all that stuff anyway. So I've been on for way too long. Thank you guys for watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. Everything is all good in the hood. We'll find each other on other chats. I know Bunker's got a great chat. I love going to Bunker's thing. And Zero's going to come on, I think, sometimes, unless his wife is in the hospital with him, with his third kid. So Zero should come on at 9:30 Eastern.